Hi guys, again. So I've had a complete something else planned, and I thought, oh, everybody always wants to know, oh, my tricep, which are the flaps. So we're gonna, since Adrian is still with us, he's going to show us how to do the triceps. But in the meantime, before he does that, to remember, I always teach you that the shoulders and the hips don't fall out of the joints, it falls up. So when we have those tight hips, tight whatever, tight shoulders, this is what we do for the shoulders. I will do only one arm at a time. So I'm going to let the water bottle or the weight hang like this. My shoulders are level. I turn the thumb out so I'm not pinching the shoulder. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to just swing the weight around. You can do both arms, but there's more control if you do. I can feel the weight going down the neck. It's actually very brilliant for the whole, from the whole neck everywhere. So it's not an exercise. You want to just open up that shoulder, that impingement. So there you go. Okay, I'm going to do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Alright, so you can do it for a full minute or longer, but you'll see it makes a big difference. Alright, so there I go. There's a long, locked elbow, long arm. Turn the thumb out. You can see from the front of my shoulders rotating in like this. That's better, that's best. Okay, so you watch the men in the suit, they stand with when they stand like this, you know it's going like this. That's pretty, that's better. Alright. That's normal, but this is a nice shoulder. Alright, I'm going to do 4 more. That's a little bit big. It's just this width, the width of the body. 3 more, 2 more. Alright, so come Adrian, you're going to do, I'm just going to warm you up into a few hip hinges, and Adrian's going to show you how to do remember I like fusion classes as well. So we're going to just do a few hip hinges just to warm up the glutes. And then Adrian's going to show you how to swing the weight. Let's just 8 more. That's fine, 5 come. 7, did you want to take your shirt off? 6. 5 to go. 4. 3 to go. 2 to go. So we can do more to warm up. So do a kettlebell swing for them. So, but hold it so that you can swing it nicely. Okay, so now for you guys, especially the ladies, that's quite hectic, the overhead swing. Just do a swing chest height. So, but go nice and low. Nice and low. So the weight carries the shoulders and the arms and all the hinges. Okay, it actually feels quite nice. Eh? So, now do a few more. So for the guys that are very strong, a double weight, these are 2 kilogram weights, or a big water bottle, but have the swing, don't hold the bottle, so let it pull you. Okay, so then he's going to turn sideways. These are the flaps. So you can do both arms. So if you watch that your shoulders, you can actually do a few pinches, ribs are in, belly in, neutral spine. Don't go with bent knees, just, it's not locked, okay? So that's a nice, so you pull the elbows back as far as you can go, don't lift the shoulder, and you just do a tricep curl. So all the way back, all the way back. Alright, that's another way of doing it, but we'll do one standing up, and we'll go on the knees just now. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Alright, cool. Then put one, or bend your knees a little bit more. Bend your knees fully. Bend your knees a little bit more. Yeah, that's more it's not more comfortable. No. Alright. So you can see it working over here. One arm is very good at the time. If you find that's more control, but otherwise that's great. Okay. Okay, cool. Then go on your knees for us and show us how to. You can just do one arm. Fix the camera. And one arm at a time. Cool. So get that elbow a little higher. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And so the guys that work with weights will be able to just flatten the back out a little bit, shoulders are level. So if you go fast, it's something else, but don't go fast with heavy weights. Okay, if you can go faster with light weights. 2 kilograms is what I normally used before my shoulders gave me problems. Don't have a winging scapula. Hey, watch out for a winging scapula. You've got to alter that. Yeah, there you go. So if I can put my hand in there, that's not good. So get the elbow a little higher, and there you go. That must be, push this up a little bit more. Cool. Nice and high. 3 to go. 2 to go. All right. Well done. Show them the one overhead like that. Must I lift the camera again? So there you go. There you go. So that's brilliant. Can you see he's controlling the ribs very nicely? So often people pop the ribs and then they hyperextend the back. He's quite good with his arm behind the back. Isn't there one where you hold the other hand here? Yeah, that's another way. I'm just, any other options? There you go. Triceps, okay, cool. And that's another, cool. Doesn't the weight turn back a little bit like that? Ribs are in. Don't lock the knees. Okay, cool. Let's do 4 more, 3 more. Go to the other option in this side so that they remember. There you go. Mustn't the weight turn back a little bit? There you go. Cool. 3 to go, 2 to go, 1 to go. Do the double one for them. Your arms are okay. So this one is quite complex because this is the one where you're gonna pop, and when you go over the range, it's no good. See, it just hangs there. Cool. And you can do a bigger one. Watch the ribs there. So all of this is working very nicely, very, very brilliant. And look, the shoulders are nicely in line with the ears, aligned with the shoulders. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Okay, go back on your knees. Let me fix the camera. So on your hands and knees, and you're going to curl the toes under and lift the knees off. Curl the toes under like you heard it, and lift the knees off. You have to come this way a little bit. Okay. And you're gonna pull your knees a little bit more forward. Yeah, cool. And then you extend one leg away. Extend it straight. And swap around and bring it back, swap around, and then you can do 4 maybe on one side. Cool. It's very, very hard. Get your knees lower. That's your heart, hey? All right, cool. And then 4 on the other side. 4. Get that knee as low as you can get it, like force. Yes, as hard. 3 to go, 2 to go. All right, so go back. You're not done. It's not a holiday camp. So you're going to lift both the knees off. Put your hands down again. And you're going to swing both the knees this way. No, this way. This way. Both the knees, and then other way. Both the knees. Up. Now slowly, slowly up. Side. To side. To side. 3 to go. 2 to go. All right. One last one. This is a very, very hard one. So, okay, I'll get you to do the push-up just now. I'll give you a break. All right. Cool. So, then we're going to go into a bit of core stuff. I'm going to go into my happy baby position, or dead bug. 90 degrees over here. The arms can be here. If you're advanced, the arms can be here, but watch that you don't immediately pop the ribs. So I'm not planting the lower back. My lower back is underneath. I can slip half a hand underneath the lower back, and I'm going to just tap, and my arms are out there, and tap, and tap, and tap, and tap. And tap. You can feel my psoas. And the core muscles working very nicely. Pull the ribs down, always pull the ribs down, belly is in. Last 3 to go. Last 2. Last 1. Now I'm going to go extend the arms in and back. We're going to do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And swap sides. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. I'm going to do a double one. Okay. Just pull the knee in. Even here, my butt doesn't lift. I don't plant the lower back. I stay in neutral spine and push the knees away. Back to happy baby position. And I'm going to go. Now, if your neck's doing that, that's terrible. So rather roll your towel up, put it underneath your the hard part of your head. What time did we start? I forgot to look. 6 to go. 5 to go. 4. 3 to go. 2 to go. Last one. Okay, hug the knees. Alright. Plant the feet down for the bridge. Just normal bridges. Now, don't tuck under. Bridge until you feel your glute muscles are activated. It's an up. Up. Go for 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Stay here. Now close the feet, close the knees. I'm going to have my starting point here and bring the arm over. So it's very, very difficult. So think of your, it can be straight, doesn't have to be straight, the knee, but your main criteria here is to keep these hips level. It's not easy, not easy. So 5 to go, 4, 3 to go, 2 to go. Okay, I'm going to go over to the other side. So straight or bent. But elevate those hips so you don't lose the glute activation. Okay, 5 to go. 4 to go. 3 to go. 2. Last one. Okay, there you go. Hug the knees. Okay, I'm going to do a little roll over. Hold on to my knees behind. Roll over. Come up. Roll over. Come up. Roll over. Come up. I'm going to do one more. Roll over, come up, and then hold on here. I'm going to elongate my spine, bring one little leg up, or here, or there. Just up, and up, up, and up. You can feel the core muscles work, but I want you to think of lengthening the spine. Lengthen, lengthen. 4, 2. I'm going to go straight into a double. So it's a double, 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 double. 6, 5, elongate the spine. 4, 3 to go. Feel the quads as well. 2 to go, core muscles. All right, stay here, stay here. You can take the hands away, or here. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, roll over, straight legs. Whoopsie, come up. And over. Okay, and over. I'm going to, for space, swing around a little bit like this. Pull up the pants first. So I'm going to build onto this one. I'm going to roll over, come up, and do a little over, come up, and there. Roll over, come up, and there. Roll over, come up, and there. Roll over, come up, and a nice big circle. Roll over, come up, and it's there. And up, and point, and over, and there. 4 to go. 3 to go. Oopsie, that was a slip. It's there. 2 to go. And all right, I think that was the last one. Okay, so I'm going to use the weights to do some leg works. So these might be a little bit hectic. Otherwise, use your water bottle. Now this is going to be hectic. Mostly when I do the legs, this kind of exercise where you use, where we work these muscles over here, I normally lie down because this is very hectic. So if you start to do this, then rather lie down. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that my spine is straight. I'm going to anchor my weight in here nicely, like this. So spine is straight. Take this arm out. I'm going to lift up and down, for 8, 7. Come in with this rip. 6, 5 to go, 4 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go. All right, cool. I'm going to go straight to the other side. So we did about 12, eh? So long spine. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5 to go, 4, 3 to go, 2 to go. All right, go back to the first side, and we're going to go and do a little swing around. So anchor it, long spine, take it out a little bit further. I'm going to go forward and back, forward and back. So ribs come in, don't sink and don't drop the waist, and don't let your shoulder creep up to your ear. So you maintain a neck, nice and delicious. All right, so let's do 8 more. 7, 6 to go, 5, 4 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go. Stay here. You want to put this hand down, you can. So you pulse back, pulse back, pulse back. QL, very brilliant. Lift it up, make sure that you don't sink into your shoulder here. 8 to go, 7, 6, 5 to go, 4 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go. All right, well done. And we're going to go to the other side. I change sides when we use weights so that you don't go into a spasm, but you can do it all in one side, it's not wrong, but also you need to warm up with the weights. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way back. 8, 7, 6, 5 to go, 4 to go, 3, 2, and back, 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 back. You can put your hand here and pulse back. Pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 to go, 5, 4, 3 to go, 2 to go. All right, well done. Okay, we'll just give it a little stretch out, crossing over. Press away, doesn't matter which side you do first. Now you know, out of 10, I've worked 10. Long spine, long spine, long spine. Get this butt on the floor as much as you can. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side. Shh. So Adrian, come and do that, that push-up for us, please. So, the push-up is the one that I got from that nice Biokinesis that you all know about. So it's not straight legs, it's not bent legs, it's in between. So take your hands forward, even more forward. Lean, no, go forward with the body. No, bend the knees, bend the knees. Okay, so go forward with your shoulders. So you're in between. Now you push up. Push up, no, push up with your shoulders. So your knees up, bend more, yeah. How's that? Is that the hardest push-up you've ever done? Okay, 5 to go. So the knees are not straight, not bent.
Like this? Like this?
Yeah, like that. But keep the knees bent. So your hands are always over the shoulders. No, but don't swing back. Don't swing back. That's another one. So it's very, very difficult. Keep the knees bent. And normal push-up. Normal push-up. Up, down. So up, down, up, down. It's very, very difficult. Keep the knees bent. So it's not bent, it's not straight. It's very, very hard. To 4 more, yeah. It's the hardest thing. So you can go back to doing your push-up, your ladies push-up with your knees back on the floor, or the one where you have. Okay, so now you can do that one. Hands back on the knees. There you go. So you're going to lift the knees off. Do a little, straighten your legs out and push back with your hands. There you go, and then back on your knees. You're not touching the floor. No, come back forward. Back on the knees, bend the knees. Okay, there, and then back up again. Push back, straight legs, and push back. Straight legs, straight legs, straight legs. Yeah, there you go. And bend the knees, come forward. Bend the knees, bend the knees. Okay, then go back, straight legs, push back, straight legs, push back, yeah. And bend the knees. Isn't that hard? Back, bend the knees. Straighten the legs, push back. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, push back. So you want, especially with the ladies with the long hamstrings, you can push back all the way. Lie on your back, on your tummy for me, please. Right, cool. So you're going to have your arms out like this, like a T-junction. And you're going to lift the legs off until you feel the glute muscle. Straight legs. You want to go a little bit more forward. Is that cool? Straight legs. Butt are activated. Stay there. Lift the elbows off. And you just squish your scapula together. Squish and release. And squish and release. Now to make sure that you don't collapse the lower back, you have to pull the belly right off. The glute muscles are activated. If that's too hard, then you can have the feet on the floor, or you can have one foot on the floor for a few counts. And squish and release, squish and release, and squish and release. Okay, you can take a break. 1, 2, 3, 4. The break is over. Now, go back into that position with the legs. Take your arms forward and elbows back again, and elbows back. Now, just like kin stretch, keep the elbows and the hands quite high. Forward and keep it quite high, and forward and quite high. So if you can keep the knees off, that will be great. It's not a very big one, but your main thing here is to keep the belly off. Let's do 8 more. Squish the scapula together. When you come back, squish and extend, and squish and extend. 3 to go, 2 to go. All right, relax for a moment. You're not done. Just relax. Okay, now you're going to do a Mackenzie stretch. So you can start with your hands, make it a conservative one. Belly off, press away. Straighten the arms, straighten the arms, straighten the arms. No, put your hands back. Straighten the arms out. There you go. Right, cool. That's just there for a conservative stretch. And if your back's fine, then you can take your hands closer to the body. There you go. Now, your pubic bone really doesn't have to touch. The shoulders are nice and wide. Take it down and do a nice one for us. Now here, you're going to turn the head around and lift your right foot away. Right foot away. No, hips on the floor. Hips on the floor. You want to go a little bit more forward. Nice and cool. Then, other side without your shoulders moving. Okay, take your time. Other side. And swap around. Shoulders. There you go. And swap around. Shoulders. This is brilliant stuff for your neck and your shoulders. And so on. And that's your nice release. What time did we start? Don't know, okay.
Time to wrap up, love.
Okay, let's open up nicely. So again, I'm sitting on the pubic bone, on 3 bones, on the sitting bones and pubic bone. Remember, if I'm sitting on my sitting bones, I look like that. Okay, so the pants have fallen down, but okay, so you can start with your hands like this, and I'm going to rotate, and rotate, and rotate, and rotate. And then you can take the arms out, rotate, 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 rotate. And then you can take the arms out. It's not easy. It looks easy because with short hamstrings, immediately it will be like this. So the arms out, and arms out, arms out. And then I'm going to reach and saw off my small toe. There you go. And so reach. So remember, I've got shoulder problems, so I don't look good. So there you go. It's around, saw off my small toe. Go around, saw off my small toe, and so on and so on. And feet soles together. Going to pull on my shins, get the chest forward. Straighten the legs out. And sideways from here. I'm going to lift my sternum up, walk forward. Elongate, elongate, walk forward. If you can hold, anyway, it doesn't matter, but if you can get hold of your heels, that's great. So you really want to lengthen your spine, lengthen your spine. Try and get the elbows on the floor. Relax. And cool. Bless you guys. I'll see you soon. Have a super evening.